The original vows of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Sutra. Spiritual penetration in the Trayastreama heaven. Chapter 1. The original vows of Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Sutra. Full-color comic version. Thus have I heard. At one time, the Buddha was in the Trayastreama heaven expounding Dharma for his mother. At that time, the measureless worlds of the 10 directions, all Buddhas and great Bodhisattva Mahasattva, inexpressibly many, all came and assembled there. Sakyamuni Buddha, you are able to manifest inconceivable, great wisdom and supernatural powers to regulate and train obstinate living beings in the evil age of the 5 degenerations. This is indeed rare. We all sing your praises, so that beings would come to understand suffering and happiness. Each of them sent his attendant to inquire after the world-honored one. At that time, the Tathagata smiled and emitted hundreds of thousands of myriads of millions of clouds of great light. Now, from the Saha world and other lands, measureless millions of devas, nagas, ghosts, and spirits also assembled in the palace of the Trayastreama heaven. All the multitudes of devas, nagas, ghosts, and spirits from the desire heavens, the material heavens, and the immaterial heavens came and assembled there. Furthermore, from other lands and the Saha world, grass and wood spirits, river spirits, stream spirits, sea spirits, food and drink spirits, tree spirits, seedling and crop spirits, brook and marsh spirits, earth spirits, day spirits, heaven spirits, space spirits, night spirits, mountain spirits, spirits such as these all came and assembled there. Furthermore, from other lands, great ghost kings came and assembled in the palace of the Trayastreama heaven. Ghost King Evil Eyes, Ghost King Kind-Hearted, Ghost King Controlling Poisons, Ghost King Consuming Blood, Ghost King Great Love and Respect, Ghost King Consuming Vital Energy, Ghost King Consuming Fetuses and Eggs, Ghost King Spreading Diseases, Ghost King Merit and Benefit. Manjusri, look at all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Devas, Nagas, ghosts, and spirits from this and other worlds, from this and other lands. Those who come and assemble in the Trayastreama heaven now. Do you know their number? For 1,000 kalpas, I would not be able to know it. World-honored one, even if I were to measure and fathom with the power of my spiritual penetration, their number still cannot be counted fully. As I see them though, the Buddha eye, all these are beings who have been guided across, are being guided across, will be guided across to the other shore. Have been brought to attainment, are being brought to attainment, or will be brought to attainment by Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva throughout many long kalpas. World-honored one, in the past I have long cultivated roots of goodness. Therefore, when I hear what the Buddha says, I immediately believe and accept it. However, Sravakas or small attainment devas and nagas and others of the 8 classes of beings in the future, as well as living beings in the future. Although hearing the sincere, truthful words of the Tathagata will certainly harbor doubts. Even if they receive these worlds most respectfully, they may still be unable to avoid slandering them. O world-honored one, please speak in detail about that practices Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva cultivated, and what vows he made during the causal states of cultivation, that have enabled him to accomplish such inconceivable deeds. The Buddha told Manjusri, as an analogy, suppose all the grasses, trees, thickets, forests, rice, sesame, bamboo, reeds, mountains, stones, and dust particles in the 3,000-fold world system were each counted as a unit, and for each unit there would be a Ganges river. For each grain of sand in each of these Ganges rivers, there would be a world. For each speck of dust in each of these worlds, these would be a kalpa, and for every speck accumulated during each of these kaplas, there would be a kalpa. The time since Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva attained the 10th ground of fruition of Bodhisattva development is thousands of times greater than that of the above analogy. Wow! How much greater yet is the time since Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva was at the stages of Sravaka and Pratyeka Buddha. Manjusri, inconceivable are the awesome spiritual penetration and vows if this Bodhisattva. In the future, if there are good men and good women who hear this Bodhisattva's name, Namo Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva, and they sing his praises, reverently gaze, pay obeisance, recite his name, make offerings, or if they paint, carve, sculpt, or use lacquer to make his image, these people will be reborn 100 times in the heaven of the 33 devas, and will never fall into lower realms. Manjusri, in the distant past, an inexpressible number of kalpas ago, Ksitigarbha Bodhisattva Mahasattva was once the son of a great elder. At that time in the world, there was a Buddha named Lion Swift Rousing Perfect in 10,000 Practices Tathagata. The elder's son saw the Buddha's signs and characteristics of excellence, how he was adorned with thousands of merits. He therefore inquired of that Buddha what practices he had cultivated and what vows he had made to achieve these signs of excellence. Lion Swift Rousing Perfect. In 10,000 Practices. Tathagata told the elder's son that if he wished to attain this Buddha body, he would have to guide all suffering beings across to liberation, though out a very long time. From now on, though out incalculable kalpas in the future, I will employ many skillful means for the sake of wrongdoing suffering beings in the 6 realms of existence, causing all of them to attain liberation. Only after that will I myself attain Buddhahood. He made such a great vow in front of the Buddha. Now hundreds of thousands of myriads of millions of nayutas of inexpressible kalpas later, he is still a bodhisattva. Moreover, in the past, inconceivable asamkhyeya kalpas ago, in the world there was a Buddha named Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. The lifespan of that Buddha was 400,000 myriad million asamkhyeya kalpas. During the age of semblance dharma, there was a Brahmin woman who had ample, profound merits from previous lives. She was admired and respected by the people. Whether she was walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, devas guarded and protected her. Her mother, however, believed in falso doctrines and often slighted the triple gem. The holy woman used many skillful means to persuade and encourage her mother to give rise to the right view, but her mother did not fully believe her words. Before long, the mother's life ended and her consciousness fell into the incessant hell. When mother was alive, she had not believed in cause and effect. She will certainly be reborn into the lower realms. I must sell the family house and search far and wide for incense, flowers, and various objects worthy to be offered and make offerings to the triple gem for mother. Thereupon the Brahmin woman made many great offerings to the past Buddhas, stupas, and monasteries. In one of the monasteries, Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. Oh, such a dignified image of Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. The Buddha is called the Great Awakened One, replete with all wisdom. If it were during the time that this Buddha is in the world, and I were to inquire of him after my mother's death, he would certainly know where she is. The Brahmin woman wept for a long time as they gazed up longingly at the Tathagata. Suddenly, a voice in the sky said, "I will show you where your mother has gone. Weeping holy woman, do not be so sorrowful." Oh, who is the divine virtuous one relieving me of my worry? Ever since I lost my mother, I have held her in my memory day and night. I am the one to whom you gaze reverently and pay obeisance, the past Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. There is nowhere that I can ask about the realm of her rebirth. Oh, I have seen that you think of your mother many times more than ordinary beings do theirs. Therefore, I have come to show you where she is. Buddha. Sister. Ah, sister, are you all right? I implore the Buddha to take kind pity upon me and quickly tell me in what realm my mother has been reborn, now that I am near death myself. After your offering is complete, go home quickly. You will soon know where your mother has been reborn. Sit upright and meditate on my name. Namo Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. After the Brahmin woman returned home, because she thought of her mother, she sat upright meditating on Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. A day and a night. Oh, I suddenly see myself beside a sea whose waters seethe. Many evil beasts with iron bodies flew and ran on the sea, rushing here and there in pursuit. Oh, she saw hundreds of thousands of myriads of men and women rising and sinking in the sea, snatched up and devoured by vying evil beasts. She also saw yaksas whose appearance were each different, driving the wrongdoers on toward the evil beasts. They themselves hit and seized those people, a sight at which one would not dare look for long. The Brahmin woman was naturally without fear because of the power of recollecting the Buddha. Excellent, Bodhisattva. Oh, for what reason have you come here? What is this place? This is the first of the seas west of the great iron encircling mountains. I have heard that hells are within the iron encircling mountains. Is this really so? There really are hells. Now how have I come to the hells? If it were not by the power of awesome spiritual penetration, then it would have been by the force of karma. Why is this water seething? And why are there so many wrongdoers and evil beasts? These are recently deceased beings of Jambudvipa who had done evil, without any descendants doing virtuous deeds on their behalf to rescue them from suffering. Besides that, during their lifetime, they did not plant any good causes. Therefore, their own karma will accordingly bring about the hells. Naturally, they are to cross this sea first. 100,000 yojanas east of this sea, where the suffering is many times greater than this one. To the east of that sea, there is yet another sea where the suffering is multiplied again, brought on by the evil causes in the karma of body, speech, and mind. These seas are called the seas of karma. Where are the hells? Within the three seas are great hells. They number in the hundreds of thousands. There are 18 specifically known as the great hells. Second to them, there are 500, and next there are hundreds of thousands of hells. Each hell is with measureless suffering. My mother passed away not long ago. I wonder to what realm has her consciousness gone? What actions did the Bodhisattva's mother do habitually while she was alive? My mother held false news, and she ridiculed and slandered the Triple Gem. I frequently taught her Dharma. Even when she temporarily believed, she would quickly become disrespectful again. What was the name and clan of the Bodhisattva's mother? My parents were both Brahmins. My father's name was Silo Shanshian. My mother's name was Yue Dili. Oh, Holy One, please return to your home. Do not be worried or sorrowful in remembering. Yue Dili was reborn in heaven 3 days ago. It is said that by virtue of her filial child's making offerings to cultivate merit in the mother's behalf, by practicing giving to the stupas and monasteries of Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata, that her mother was released from the hells. At the same time, other wrongdoers in the incessant hell too, because of the filial child's successful offerings made to the Triple Gem, experienced happiness and were reborn on that day. This Bodhisattva I must withdraw. Bang. Ah, mother. The Brahmin woman, upon realizing this event, made an immense vow before the image and stupa of Awakening Blossom Concentration Mastery King Tathagata. I vow that throughout the future kalpas, I will employ many skillful means for all wrongdoing suffering begins, causing them all to attain liberation,